See, I would not like to react to him that why he did not talk about this, but he appropriately talked about the cow slaughter, because all this problem originated.
It's more important than somebody who was killed by a mob.
No. I don't want to subscribe to this particular theory of yours also, but I think we have to address the root cause. The root cause is illegal cow slaughter.
Are you justifying the mob killing of a policeman?
Let me comment, because interruption may probably bring in different dimension. But we'll have to also request these people or ask these people or force these people not to do an illegal slaughter, because that creates problem and emotion.
You're justifying the cop's murder then?
No, I'm not justifying.
Why are you talking about cow slaughter?
Condemning an illegal act does not justify anything, madam. I am condemning the illegal act of cow slaughter. Do not mix that two things.
Let's not talk about cow slaughter.
No, why can't? Because that's the reason this riots happened. Right? That's the reason this thing happened.
A policeman was murdered in cold blood by a mob.
Any violence, anybody.
I'm not asking you to condemn it actually.
I condemn it, and every sensible person.
Everybody should not have condemned it.
Everybody should have condemned it. I don't know why he has condemned it or not condemned it, but I would like to also condemn the illegal act of cow slaughters, which is the reason of all this pain. Why should people have illegal slaughters when done? We should condemn that and ask that this is the reason.
So you want to spend 1 second on the murder of the policeman, but you want to spend 5 minutes talking about cow slaughter. Is that the priority?
Cow slaughter, how many? I'll tell you the numbers. In
I don't want the number.
27 FIRs been filed and 43 people have been arrested.
Mr. Goenka,
and how many 16,000
a policeman was murdered. Do you think that Chief Minister Adityanath has been callous and cold-hearted in his response to this? He has focused solely on the cow slaughter and not on the murder of a policeman.
Focus on the actual reason of these particular incidents.
But then you are justifying it.
Let me tell you.
So you understand why the mob did what it did?
If you allow me 20 seconds, I can put down my views. 3 incidences. Thousands of cows been slaughtered illegally. There are emotions. People go to file an FIR. This guy does not file an FIR. And then you could see that the gentleman was shot in the chest.
I'm sorry.
Does a policeman really shoot somebody in the chest? Is that prescribed in the law?
You basically just sat here.
So I condemn both the things, the cow slaughter as well as the killing of these two people. And this should not have happened in the civil society. But in civil society, you don't see cow slaughters also.
So Harshmander, this...
he may educate us also that, as I said, killing of anybody is bad. If it is a police officer, then it's further bad, because then the fear of the law brings down. And Bachi pointed out very rightly. Sir, if you can just put light on the bullet mark of the boy who was also victim of that particular firing. Was he even shot in the chest? I think that is also not been accepted, that police shoots directly in the chest. Because the rule books prescribe if there has to be firing, there has to be warning, there has to be lathi charge, then to be shot below the ankle. I think the boy was shot in the chest. That's what the video showed on your channel, which I saw. A. B. I sometimes see there is a selective outrage by some section of society when BSF Jawan Deepak Mandal was killed by cow smugglers. There was no hue and cry.
There's no whataboutery
allowed
on this program.
And then, when the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Mr. Pandit, was lynched by angry mob.
All of that was condemned very
probably
strongly.
This is a matter. So it is Kashmir where the DCP, DSP has been lynched, or Jawan been lynched in West Bengal.
What about whataboutery?
I'm giving
all
you
of this was condemned and it was reported.
Okay, I'm saying, so it is not UP itself.
Let's cut the whataboutery there.
Let me complete myself.
Please cut the water. Let's talk about this case.
So I'm talking.
Why has Yogi Adityanath, I'm sorry, I don't want to call him Yogi. Why has Adityanath not condemned the killing of this policeman?
This is not the first case. Be it DSP Pandit been killed in Srinagar or Deepak Mandal killed there. All are reactions of cow slaughters.
Very respectfully, I am not, please let's not do whataboutery. It's terrible, especially when people have been killed. And
I'm condemning all the 3 incidences.
No, they are not linked. They are not. Let us talk about this. I'm asking about the UP Chief Minister. What about his? No, there's no equally nothing. No, what that has been condemned. That has been condemned. No whataboutery. No, there is no Hindu mob, no Muslim mob. Let's talk about Mr. Adityanath.
No, was he not killed? But DSP Pandit was not killed or what by lynching mob?
I'm sorry, no whataboutery. I come back to that.
It's a fact.
Why has Mr. Adityanath not found the time to condemn this policeman?
You will have to ask him how.
Don't you think he should?
I don't represent him, so I don't want to. But I feel one thing is very bad. We all selectively condemn.
I'm sorry.
We have to condemn every act of all this illegal.
Everything is
cow slaughter,
the
protest by these boys or killing of the policemen.
All equally condemnable act.
One thing. 3 officers have been killed in 3 states. So it is not only the case of UP. That was my point. So you are trying to mix things.
You're digressing.
I'm not digressing. Please play back the tape. I said Tirupura, Mandal was killed by cow smugglers.
You brought up this example.
Number 3.
The Chief Minister there condemned it. Mr. Adityanath has not. That's as simple
He
as
would
that.
condemn, he not condemn, that is his choice and he will do that. Maybe probably it will
You don't
come
think
through.
it's shameful that he hasn't condemned
Why
it?
should I comment on that? I'm
You
saying,
have a comment on everything else.
I'm
You don't
saying,
have a comment on
I'm
this.
saying cow slaughter, illegal cow slaughter is
you
illegally
cannot be
condemned.
choosy about what you
The
want to
rioting
comment
is
on and what you don't want to
condemnable.
comment on.
Killing of the police officer is condemnable. I have condemned all the three. Don't I have a right to condemn all the three illegal activities?
Unfortunately,
I have three rights.
unfortunately,
And
you know,
I agree with
Prime
Mr.
Minister or the
Harsh.
Chief
Right,
Minister
Mr. Harsh, I
spontaneously-
agree with you for a change that, hate rights are bad, whether they are in UP, whether they are in 1984 Sikh rights, whether that was in Khairanjali against Dalit
okay, well,
in the
we're back
Congress
to what
ruled
about
Maharashtra.
because
All the
when,
three
when
are
all,
bad.
When all other
Hate
arguments
crimes
fail,
against Dalit in Khairanjali or maybe in Sikhs was also bad.
Well,